So just starting off with a nice foundation to cover the entire face. Just, set things off, covering all the blemishes and the uneven skin tones. Just starting with one cheek, working my way up to the top, the forehead, the nose, and on the other side as well. Just blending it all out with the beauty blender, just to make sure I've got an even skin tone going on there and into the neck as well. Now using a stippling brush, we're just going to blend that all in, just to make sure it's all nice and even around the face. Now going on to concealer, we're just going to do a nice little triangle shape under the eyes here to get rid of any under eye circles that I have. And on any blemishes as well, on the bridge of the nose. And using a beauty blender, we're just going to blend that out. And if that doesn't work, we'll use a stippling brush, just get right in there and use a finger if you have to. There you go. Any finger will do. And just back to the beauty blender, just blending it all out, all the blemishes, just to make sure everything's covered. Now onto the powder, just to set everything, make sure everything's set, make sure it matches your skin tone. We're just going to use a nice big old powder brush. And now onto the bronzer, just using the same brush, just to get a nice even sweep on the cheeks, just to give a bit of colour to my face. Now using more of a defined brush with a darker bronzer, here we go, right under the cheekbones, just to make sure it's looking a bit more defined. And using another brush just to blend it out, make sure there's no uneven marks. Still blend it all out. And onto the highlighter, so we're going to use Benefit High Beam on top of the cheekbones here. Just using a finger to just blend it all in, just to give a nice little pop, a nice little glow to the face. And on the other side and on the nose as well, just to make something stand out. And I'm just going to go in with that brush again, just make sure everything's blended in correctly, no uneven marks or anything. We don't want any dodgy contouring going on now. Now, what we're using now is some silver glittery liquid thing. We're just going to put that on top of the highlighter, just to give it a bit of extra glow, Now, Robin's onto the eye makeup. I'm just using a empty mascara wand just to brush up the eyebrows. Just going to brush up here now using the eyebrow brush, just to make them look a bit fuller, sweeping up, just to give them that, bold effect, make them really stand out. All the way down. And I'm just going to repeat that on the other side as well. Just making sure we fill in all the gaps, make sure all the brows covered. Now we're on to some mascara, so I opted to do this myself. This will take as long as it personally will. We're just going to go on to both of the top lashes first, just to make sure they're all covered, and then onto the bottom lashes on each of the eyes. Now onto lip liner. We got a lip lining pencil. I'm just going to go around the lips, just do a bit of overlining, just to make them look a bit more fuller and a bit more bigger. As when I will be lip syncing the song. We'll make it look more defined, more apparent. Yeah, I'm just going to fill that all in, all around the edges. Now onto the main lipstick. We've got a dark purpley red kind of colour here. We're just going to go and put it on our finger and then onto the lips to give it more of a subtle look to begin with. Just going to go all the way around, filling in all the gaps. And just make sure it's all even and all around the lips. Now we have got some concealer and a small fine thin brush just to go around the lips, just to make sure it's all even and we haven't gone out of the lines. And there you have it. This is our finalised look for the artist for our music video.